that the reason why so many celebrities haven't came out and spoke out, not that they would anyway, because who really would, right, is because they all signed an NDA upon the entrance of Diddy's parties, which is mind blowing because basically what the NDA was. So a witness in the Diddy trial has come out and let us know that prior to her passing, Kim Porter had given him 11 tapes that included 8 celebrities, some of which were minors.
Your public statements, you've mentioned 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 of them men and 2 of them women. Can you tell me where that's inaccurate?
You're right.
Now, I don't know what Diddy did to this man, but he is here for revenge, and he's not going home without it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money.
So a witness in the Diddy trial has come out and let us know that prior to her passing, Kim Porter had given him 11 tapes that included 8 celebrities, some of which were minors. He then begins to name drop the celebrities on this tape. And of course, the 2 of them were who we have all been suspecting.
Were kids involved in these parties that you can verify from looking at the tapes?
If Justin Bieber was older than he's supposed to have been, yes. If Usher was older, well, Usher was definitely young.
Okay.
You understand? They showed the part with his, the blood was all in his bed. You understand? Mary J. Danny Boy.
Pictures or images of any of this stuff?
Yeah, I got Justin Bieber, Will Smith's son, whatever his name is.
He thought the whole Diddy situation was bad. Well, it just got worse. This man, Courtney Bridges, and I think that's his name. Anyway, so Cassie started the lawsuit and bounced. And now this man is the one who's been basically holding everything together and sitting in front of grand juries with witnesses, with proof of all of Diddy's parties. Now, he said that he never was an attendant at Diddy's parties, but he has been in the industry for about 30 years. So this man have been in and out, and he know everything that's going on. And how does he know Diddy? Well, if you know who Diddy's father is, Marvin or Melvin, anyhow, Diddy's father used to be part of like a very, very popular gang in New York City. Now, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but anyhow, this man knows Diddy in ways of Diddy's father. So this is a long family tree situation going on. So Diddy's father used to be friends with this man's godfather, right? So they're like...
Your public statements, you've mentioned 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 of them men and 2 of them women. Can you tell me where that's inaccurate?
You're right.
Out of those 8 videos, 8 celebrities, 6 men and 2 women, how many of those 8 celebrities were close to being underage or potentially underage?
2 males.
Out of the 8 celebrities who were recorded having intimate relations with Sean Combs, how many of them appeared to be either inebriated or intoxicated or under the influence?
All of them.
Out of those 8, how many appeared to be potentially victimized? How many might have been victimizing?
All.
Were victims
They
or
victims.
were perpetrating?
Victims.
And of those 8, how many seemed to be potentially minors?
2 to 3, possibly 3.
How did you end up in possession of these flash drives?
I ended up with the flash drive with a friend from a record label that I was, at the time I was recording in Atlanta. And I ran into a person that knew Kim Porter. So at the same time, she wanted to speak to her on the phone because she heard my voice. He said, who that? That's Courtney B. And then later on that night, he came over and gave me the flash drive.
Now, I don't know what Diddy did to this man, but he is here for revenge and he's not going home without it, right? So, for example, he basically said that Kim Porter, the late Kim Porter, who was reported to have passed on with, you guessed it, pneumonia, literally left her book with him and said that if anything happened to me, make sure this book see the light of day. So remember how Sloan Bella, the psychic lady that we've been sharing her videos for like the longest since it came to like the whole Diddy situation? Well, she kept saying that Kim Porter had a book that or a manuscript of her book that she wanted to publish. She never got a chance to, which we all know. But there's a book that came out saying that it was Kim Porter's. But this man right here is saying that Kim Porter gave this book to a close friend of his, which is a woman, who also said that Kim Porter said that this is the actual original copy of the book and I need you to make this book go public if anything happened to me. So this lady, Kim Porter, knew that something was.
Porter alleges that when she discovered those videotapes of Sean and his sexual encounters in the bedroom in this vault, she made copies of them as protection for herself. Realized that this is a very dangerous situation. I'm going to make copies for protection for myself, and included it as a part of her plan to leave him. But the memoir says that when she watched back the tapes, she was so shocked because there were things, quote, some of the tapes had things I would have never expected. The gay parties are one thing, but the young boys, like the two hip hop stars formerly managed by Diddy and the then 18-year-old pop star, I would have never known. The book publisher is claiming that it was the friends that gave him this thumbnail, the friends that provided this memoir. The friends also provided copies of these alleged sex tapes so that he knew that it was legitimate. And the final entry of the memoir from Kim Porter, before she mysteriously got pneumonia and didn't survive it as a 47-year-old, is her dramatically telling her friends, quote, he got me.
A bunch of interesting things has literally dropped concerning Diddy. Number one, he turned 55, and we just seen a video that was posted online of his children saying happy birthday to him. And I just thought it was so strange that in this video, he's saying, I'll be home real soon. Now, the new witness that I told y'all about that just testified to the federal people, I can't get my words together. Courtney Burgess, they just did, his attorney, Diddy's attorney, filed a gag order against him. Basically, they're trying to silence him. This man didn't release names, y'all. I mean, Courtney said, I'm finna tell it all. And he just went live tonight with, what's that lady name? She get on my nerves so bad. She been talking, running her mouth, trying to discredit people, but we don't even know how you got the information. Girl, you shut up too. We just found out that the reason why so many celebrities haven't came out and spoke out, not that they would anyway, because who really would, right? Is because they all signed an NDA upon the entrance of Diddy's parties, which is mind-blowing because basically what the NDA was nobody could photograph, film, record Diddy or anybody in his camp or in his inner circle without his consent. Also, nobody was allowed to make these social media posts unless Diddy approved it. It also stated that nobody could really, talk about it, not give any infos concerning this party. But what's crazy is it was for the life of Diddy or 20 plus years after the death of him, up to also until he was 70 years old. Now, y'all know what nobody reading that fine print, because that is such a red flag. That would have told me, well, what am I about to walk into? I'm sorry, why am I saying nobody was reading the fine print? They just wanted to get in the party, child. I'm just trying to get in and kick it. Because Diddy covered his tail so tough. Now, here's the thing. People can get subpoenaed through the court to testify, and that goes out the window. So none of this really matters. It's just nobody can come forward with any information and can talk about the parties because they signed this NDA outside of the court petitioning or the court ordering people to do so. To me, this is so significant because some people may have information concerning this case, but can't really talk about it, can't say nothing unless the court petition for them to do it. So we could be missing out on so much more evidence, so much more information concerning the validity of what people are alleging here. Back to what I want to say. This video resurfacing of his kids talking to him over the phone, it was so intentional, and even he wasn't even saying much. It was so intentional, and I really do believe that he's really working hard at trying to get out on bail. May is a long time from now. That's when the first court date is. The hearing is. That's a month from now. Okay, he trying to get up out of there, y'all. He is literally trying his hardest, and I think it's because there's so many other witnesses and so much other evidence that I think he wants control of. This is just allegedly, everything is alleged here. I'm just saying from what my mind is telling me. But to my point, this NDA just goes to show you what these Hollywood upper echelons, the elect, what they really be doing. My mind goes to, and I can't think of her name, she's on this app. She had went to a party. This is when she kind of started coming back to Christ, or came to God. She went to a party and they wanted to take her a prick of her blood on her finger, and she said she left the people that she came with, and she was like, nope, I'm not going, and she called an Uber and went home. That's weird activity. This type of NDA, that would have been such a red flag. How y'all not catching what's going on? But see, I believe everybody that was coming to the party, they already knew was going down. Because Brother Diddler said, I'll be home soon. You must know something we don't know. How you going home, sir? And he was confident. The kids was smiling, cheesing from ear to ear, like, yeah, Daddy, we gonna see you in a minute. He must know something we don't know. He's banking on getting out before May. I'm telling y'all. This NDA blew my mind. Y'all can look it up online. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing. If I had to sign that, oh, no, thank you. I'll pass. Don't invite me no more. And amen.
You need to slow down and stop running your mouth so much.
I don't need to do anything but what I'm doing. And now we've finally gotten to this point where you're warning me. Who are you warning me for, sir? You got a boss. Tell him I still got nuts right here. Your warnings, all of your warnings, let it go. Stop talking about people. Go back and tell your boss that I said.
Wrong, the person I'm talking about there, so apologies.
No, he said Tupac. Who that?
Oh, yeah, sorry, with Tupac, but no, I was completely referring to someone else. That was
Dad. Do what you do.
Oh, I will. To the fullest.
Do what you do.
To the fullest. This changes nothing. Go back and tell your boss.
If Courtney's have got a puppeteer and all the rest of it,
he got, I'm telling you, there's no way in the world he got the first hand anything. It was passed down, compiled by someone else. And like he's saying, he doesn't ever.
I'm not being funny, and I will just be honest. I did notice that myself. Of all the ways you could have positioned your hands, Courtney, that was the only way that you could have positioned them in a way that would have caused anything. And I'm going to be honest with you. I noticed that too.
I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors. Putting girls in suitcases. Dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. Everyone knows.
Jaguar Wright has recently made serious allegations against Diddy, claiming she has incriminating footage of him. She also mentioned disturbing stories from his parties, alleging that women were placed in suitcases and discarded. These claims add to the growing controversy surrounding Diddy, who has faced numerous accusations in the past. Wright's remarks have sparked further speculation and attention online, although no concrete evidence has been provided to support her statements. As always, such claims should be approached with caution until more information is available.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well.
I have to say all of this is for entertainment purposes only, even though there's a man out here who is literally claiming that he knows Diddy and he has all the secrets and all the, you know, information and all that stuff, Mr. Courtney. But for me, this is all alleged. And also for Jaguar Wright, love her to pieces, but also a lot of people might say that, you know, she seems a little bit imbalanced and all over the place. And let's just say, yes, she is all over the place. And some of the stories that she's saying, you have to take it with a grain of salt, right? But before even the Diddy situation came out, and even before Cassie came out and dropped the bombshell on us with like 50 to 100 page of lawsuit, and then she basically bouncing, took her money and bounced, Jaguar Wright have been speaking about this for a very, very long time, and not to even take her side or anything, because some of the things that she says sounds a bit outrageous, and even some of the people in the comment section or even on social media, the comments that people are making sounds a bit outrageous. But a lot of time too, you cannot throw the baby with the